What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. Thank you for being here, as always. You guys have really responded well to my request for subscribers. Thank you guys a lot. We're like, as of the time I'm recording this episode, 4 off, my bad, from 600. So we're really close. So if you're a viewer and you're not subbed yet, understandable. I always like to say, you know, I understand when new people are apprehensive to subscribing. It's understandable. But if you're here all the time anyway and you're always watching my videos, my response is, why not? You know, like, you might as well. Because you're already here, you're already watching my videos. You're obviously enjoying them since you're coming back, so you know, just consider it. That's all I'll say about that. And if you're brand new, that's also fine. I don't expect you to sub right away. Stick around, see if you like what I do, and if you do, then consider subscribing. And that's all I'll say about that. I don't really like doing the whole elevator pitch stuff, but sometimes you got to do it, you know, especially when we're really close to that milestone marker of 600. So. And then I'm only 400 away from monetization, which is really cool. Also, one last thing I'd like to talk about here before I start talking about the run we're about to be on. You guys have been voting in the poll for the new game that I want to try on the channel, and I really appreciate it. So far, the winner is Pokemon Emerald Rogue, which I actually figured would be the winner because it's just a really cool thing that exists out there. So yeah, man, I'm super down to play that game. Revita is in second, and Alenia of the Arena is in third, which I kind of also expected. I love Alenia of the Arena, and it's a really good game, but I understand that card game roguelites aren't for everyone. Although I will say this one is very different than the ones you're probably used to playing. It being on a grid is like a real game changer for card games. It adds like that kind of Final Fantasy Tactics level of depth where you also have to keep in mind where enemy positions are on the board as well. It's really cool, but also I'm not trying to like sell people on a game they're not interested in. That's all well and good. I might do all three of them eventually, but for now, since Pokemon Rogue is the clear winner, I'm going to start working on that, and I'm very excited to show you guys that game. It's very cool if you've never seen it. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I think I've kind of I'm not outright said that, but I'm always talking about like how the first hero hyper beams you in phase 3 of the fight of his, you know, like when he does that fucking beam attack, it's like his final hoorah kind of thing. I'm always going on about that kind of thing, so I figured it was obvious. So yeah, I'm definitely super interested in doing a Pokemon run on this channel, and thankfully there's a roguelite now, you know, like there hadn't been one, and this is a roguelite channel, so now I can actually show my love for the Pokemon franchise on a roguelite channel. But that's enough about that. Let's talk about the run here. I'm looking at this this standard issue Carleon sword, and I'm looking through my run request right now real quick to see if I have a swordsman run, and I don't think I do. God, I don't want to do the bling in your guys' ear. So if I can't find something, I'm just going to assume I don't have it, and then I'll look through it later to kind of, you know, do double check after the run is over. So I'm just gonna buy this standard issue Carleon sword as like just a generic good item to buy and move along, and consider swapping off of this swordsman. Actually, no, I do have a swordsman run. I remember now. Excuse me. It's like I have to get like double black steel dagger and like kind of build towards crit rate as well as bleed. I don't remember who requested it, but I remember it's there because I was looking at that run request. I was like, damn, dog, this is a big ask, because you're asking me to dupe a specific item. Let's see if I can find it. Black steel. Double black steel daggers is there it is, by Shadowlight X. Thank you, man. But double black steel dagger, saw blade slash, maximum damage, and I already have the saw blade slash. Let's see if we can do this. But good lord, man, this is not going to be easy. This is going to be insanely difficult to pull off, because you're asking for a double duped item that is, for one, a unique, so it's not even a guarantee that I'll get it. It's also not a guarantee that I'm going to get the the slime at a reasonable point in the run. Like, if I can get black steel daggers early enough, and then I can get the slime, I will delete everything to ensure that I duplicate black steel daggers. But, like, dude, man, it's a big ask. And I'll do anyone's run request. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you're asking for something that's, like, impossible, essentially. Like, you have, like, a 1% chance to get it. Kind of like the recent ENT run request I got. But, like, I'm still willing to try it. And I'm going to try it. You just have to be patient with me. I'm not going to commit super hard to it on this build. Is the thing I'm pretty much trying to get at here. Because it's like, it's just going to be very hard to do. If I see an interesting skull along the way that's not the swordsman, I probably will pivot away from this. I'm not really going to buy this again. I guess, dude. God damn. I keep getting burnt by Fulgent Dawn, though. Like, I'm not feeling... Me and Fulgent Dawn aren't exactly clicking right now. But I'm still going to try because, you know, it's a good item and I want it. But it's just been being kind of rude. So, we'll see what happens. But both of those items I picked up were good items. They're like fundamental building blocks for a run. So we'll see what happens. Just kind of hedging my bets right now. We're at that point in the run where I'm kind of just looking at things and hedging my bets and seeing what I can do. I'm interested in this monkey here. We'll pick him up. It's been a while since I've done a monkey run. I really like the stone monkey. I think he's a skull that kind of gets a bad rap from the community, though Earl recently made a video about how the stone monkey is actually pretty good, and usually Earl has like really good pull on people and getting them to like think differently, so hopefully that kind of makes people change their tune a little bit about him. But Stone Monkey does have its fair share of issues. I'm not saying it's an excellent skull. I'm not even saying it's close to top tier. I'm saying it's decent. It's not as bad as people think. I would say it's, if we're talking like A, B, C and all that shit, I would say it's a C tier skull. But most people would put it in the lowest of the low. And I don't agree with them. I think it is a perfectly usable skull. You just need to know how to use it. And I would say one thing that is kind of hard for a lot of players to do, and something people don't do enough, is swapping. And that is one thing that Stone Monkey excels at once you get it to Legendary. So, a little food for thought for people. Maybe you're one of these people who doesn't like the Stone Monkey and you are wary of it. This is for you. This run will be dedicated to you to hopefully make you see my point of view when it comes to the Stone Monkey. And if you don't, that's all well and good. Differing opinions in the community are, that's just a thing that happens. But I still want as many people as possible to see things from my perspective, because obviously I want that. All right, let's see what we get here. Please give me some good stuff. Lately, the Yig chest has not been agreeing with me. I mean, it's not... This is pretty good, I guess. I am kind of looking to get some crit rate going. Sadly, for Unknown Seed, I'm not really all that interested in it on a run like this. Though I guess I don't know which direction I'm going from here. I could hedge my bets on this because I only have one chance to get this. I have plenty of opportunities to get the Distorted Curved Sword. I think actually that when I think about it like that, that makes me want to get the that definitely makes me change my mind and make me want to get the Unknown Seed, because like I'm not gonna have another chance to do that. I'm going to hold off on upgrading both of these for now. I don't really want to commit to anything just yet, because we're at the start and I'm kind of just feeling out the run right now. Also, we could be getting a special... a little bit of lag. I don't know what happened there. I don't have any background processes open, so hopefully it was just a minor hiccup. Please don't be the... Okay, I was going to say, please don't be the slime. I'm not ready for him yet. I really want to try and get those black steel daggers before I find the slime, so... The slime could just be so kind as to hold off for just a moment. And I'm going to free this guy this time, the first time I see him. Yesterday, I didn't free him, and I was, like, beating myself up for it. But then he showed up later anyway, so it was, like, all well and good. But let's see what he has for me this time. And I will take that, but it's not what I was looking for. A little unfortunate, but we'll take it. Consider it a, I guess, cheap item. I think it's about as much as it would be in a shop at this point. Because, like, when you get a common from him, you're not really getting too much out of it. Like, it's just like a free item, basically. Like, I think if I sell that, I'll probably get about that much for it. Maybe a little less. I'm not exactly sure. Actually, probably significantly less. I think I'm coping. I think that was actually pretty bad, but you know, hey, copium's good, man. I always like to say this. Good for the soul. Good for the heart. Good for the lungs. Oh, okay. Let's take a little damage here, and one more. Thank you. Just to make sure we can get that HP. I don't want to leave any HP on the ground with a hair. What is this? Unknown? Yeah, unknown seed in my inventory. It'd be a mistake. And once again, we find ourselves staring down an HP orb. Actually, hit me one more time, sir. Is this it? I feel like there's normally way more enemies than... Okay. I was about to say, man, I don't even think we killed this guy up here. Where are these enemies at? I think we low rolled once again, though, which is very, very unfortunate. Because I think I saw the door over here. Game could stand to work with me a little bit here after the past couple of days. It's been a little bit rude. Yeah, I wasn't really paying super close attention, but I did see it there in my mind's eye. Yeah, unfortunate stuff, but we'll be okay. We took money room, so we have plenty of money here. All right, I am half tempted to take this. I'm also half tempted to take this ENT. But, I mean, I do have 2 of the items that Milkmonger requested I take. Big wide run request from Milkmonger69 here. Reduce damage ENT can take as close to 0% as possible. Though he said actually 0%, which I'm not sure is possible, but I guess that's the whole point of this run, is finding that out. World Tree Seed is one of them, and Standard Issue Carleon Armor is one of them. I kind of just like the ENT regardless. I'm just kind of tempted to take it anyway. And I think I will, actually. Fuck it. And I also grab this. That's just me being me. Maybe that's one of the reasons I have trouble finding items I'm looking for, is because, like, I see Golden Sword in my fucking brain just like, take it now. Get rid of this. Buy this. And now I'll focus on damage reduction. Oh, geez. Yeah, that probably has something to do with it, quite frankly. But, like, the thing is, right, like, to make a run work, you still need to have damage percent. You do, and Golden Sword is just, like, a good item for that. Like, it just works. But from here, I have a bit more of direction to go into. Maybe I can do this run request. Very wide and very hard to do. I guess I'm already off the run request with the swordsman, which I'll get around to eventually. Still appreciate everyone's run requests. If I don't do one of your run requests, and I mentioned it earlier in the run, that's just, you know, because the RNG didn't work out that way, and I'll do it again eventually down the line. So never think I'm like leaving your run request in the dust. I'll do all of them eventually, but some of them are harder to do than others. And the one I'm trying to do right now, for the record, is very hard to do. This is not going to be easy. Kind of makes me not want the monkey too. Like, if it's going to be a low damage percent run, because a lot of our slots are going to be dedicated to just kind of damage reduction. So I'm not sure the stone monkey fits on this build very well. But I will say, I do think a samurai just might. So let's grab this samurai for now and see what it can do. Samurai can kind of make up for low damage percent just with, like, full moon slash. Like, it kind of just has the ability to deal big damage numbers without having a ton of damage percent. Although you still want damage percent with a samurai build. But also this just, like, further hedges my bets a little bit, right? Like we're just kind of we're doing a lot of stuff here to kind of ensure that we can get a decent run going here. If the damage reduction aspect doesn't work out here, we could just focus on a giga damage samurai build. That's always fun. Minotaurus. Big fan of Minotaurus. But actually, I might take this. I don't know, I have to think about this. We have a lot of items here we can stand apart with. I'm considering my options here. The thing is, right, like, I do already have the mutant axe, giant's axe. God damn it, I need to break that habit. I already have this, so samurai kind of I mean, it makes sense to do double power skulls, but I feel like I've done that a lot recently. Oh shit, whoops. Well, okay, that made my decision for me. I was never going to take one of the items there, but I think I'm going to just continue to stick with this. And I'm also going to upgrade my ENT, because I'm feeling the ENT regardless. Let's do an ENT run. Fuck it. I enjoy the ENT. I feel like it's a skull that I neglected for a while. I did a run of it recently, but let's do more runs with the ENT because it's a very fun skull. Also, I think I'm going to take money rooms consistently until I get to the next area. Just makes sense. The whole premise behind this run is to use the we're going to use the damage reduction from the grass planting as well with everything else combined onto it to try and get ENTs to take like 0 damage and have all damage reduction basically. So that's like the premise behind this run, and hopefully it works out. I'm not sure that you can actually like be truly invincible in Skul the Hero Slayer with all damage reduction, but that's the whole point of this run, is finding that out. And if you could do that, that would be fucking hilarious. Like just comedy gold, because I don't know, to me it's just funny to me to be literally invincible. Oh, Jesus Christ, I couldn't turn around there, which isn't the end of the world, because like I want to take some damage for the HP orbs so I can build up this World Tree Seed. So the reason we have the World Tree Seed is because once you get it up to the, or we have the Unknown Seed, is once I get it up to the World Tree Seed, we can use that to kind of have even more damage reductions. So just kind of compounding a bunch of damage reduction item effects together to get a hopeful complete lack of damage taken, and you just be invincible. That's the goal. Not important. Not important. I would like... I mean, this isn't damage reduction. We don't have relic. Man, I always see the hardly aesthetic when I don't need it, dude. Fuck. But I do have items I can get rid of, just like because I don't like, this is not going to work out on this run, and this is not going to work out on this run. I just want to take this just because I like this item. I'm sick of seeing it on runs where I can't use it, and maybe I'll find Berserker or something, you know. Maybe I'll find Berserker, and then I can actually finally do that run I've been wanting to do for so long. Also, this just ensures I can pick up any and all HP orbs, so I guess it's actually not too bad. Also, here's another chance. I'm going to keep bringing this up forever and ever until there's a definitive answer. I am convinced that the Spokesman of the Mist is glitched. I believe that the RNG is skewed against your favor to get damage percent upgrades from the Spokesman, and the reason I believe this is because I do daily runs of this every day except for Friday, and ever since 1.6.1 came out, I've not gotten any damage, or very few. I can't remember if I got any at all, but like a very diminished amount of damage percent upgrades. Okay, there's one. Amplifies physical attack. That's the first one in forever, dude. So okay, that shows, and I've heard this from people in my comment section, that you still can get damage percent upgrades from this Spokesman. But so before I was saying I think it's impossible to get that, but then once I started seeing people say that you still can, I believe it's diminished. Like the RNG is broken. So I'm going to continue to try, like every time I talk to the Spokesman, I'm going to point that out, that I believe that this is a thing. And hopefully through just kind of trial and error, we kind of get an idea of what's going on here. Hopefully I'm wrong, because I don't think, if this is actually a problem, I don't think the devs will ever fix it, like ever. Because it's such a hard problem to kind of like pinpoint, like, because it kind of makes me sound like I'm like, I don't know, conspiratorial, because it's like the game's working against me, man. And it's like, bro, you're just getting bad RNG, bro. It's all good. But it's like, I play this game so much, and I just kind of pick up on little things. Like, I'm one of the people who was sounding the alarms about the Act 4 adventurers being broken back in 1.3, when they didn't have like normal odd, like the swordsman and the mage were literally broken. They did not show up at all. And no one, when I first said that, no one believed me. Everyone was like, "Nah, I think you're just kind of seeing things that aren't there," because like people just, it's hard to notice those kinds of things. Like because like unless you play the game a lot, you just don't see it. So that's just kind of my whole point here. Is like I'm not saying I'm guaranteed to be right about this. I think there's something there. I think the RNG is indeed broken and it needs to be considered. Even though I did get the physical attack upgrade there, that's the first time in like months. I would go as far as to say almost 2 months that I've gotten that. So I'm going to keep saying it. Battle Totem is a quintessence I really want to take because it has damage reduction on it. But all of this low key, high key actually kind of sucks, except for the Suonicio. So I think I'll just take that. Get my quintessence potentially for the run. Though I am looking for Ogre, that's what it's called, yeah, not Battle Totem. But yeah, man. I think I spoke my piece on that. But I'm glad to have gotten the damage percent. It's going to help a lot on this right now. I mean, a lot. Especially if we go for reduction. Which I still plan on doing. Because it's going to be very overall low damage percent, and we want to kind of make up for that little issue we're going to be having. So hopefully that is what happens from here. Suonicio just doing Suonicio things as usual. Fucking awesome quintessence. I know a lot of people see it not doing exactly great against bosses and are like, well, then they become skeptical of Suonicio. But I'm telling you, when it comes to room clearing, I would say Suonicio is like the best, just straight up. It's unfortunate that it's not good against bosses, but it doesn't need to be. It does what it does, and it does it well. Let's. I'm going to try and slash both these bozos. Like, we still have plenty of options before us. If the damage reduction doesn't work out, we can just go a normal kind of generic build here, where we just kind of try and make Samurai do big giant damage numbers. And that's also fun, because Samurai is really good at one-shotting bosses, and everyone loves one-shotting bosses. Hand of Glory. Yeah, I'll fucking take that. Okay, perfect. Antique 4 actually is damage reduction, for the record. Like, that's not just me, like, being monkey-brained and, like, taking things that I like. It is, it can, once you get it to Antique 4, it does reduce your damage by a significant amount. It's, 30%. Oh, no. 45%, even better. I was looking at, Duel. And that's, quite frankly, that's better than Knight's Determination, honestly. It's a big, giant, dedicated amount of item slots you need to do it. But being above 30% and getting damage reduction is better than being below 30% and getting damage reduction. But obviously, Knight's Determination is good because it's on one item. It's not like a wide thing that you need to do. But I'm just saying, because like Knight's Determination is in the list of items that was recommended that I grab. I could supplement that with with actually no, Antique doesn't work on this build. Actually, what am I saying? Antique doesn't work with Heart of the Ascetic. It's like anti-synergy. So got put the cart before the horse there a little bit. But I still stand by the Knight's Determination, or the Hand of Glory pickup. Just because it's good, dude. What do you want from me, guys? Okay, it was my monkey brain. Okay, what do you want from me? Okay, huh? I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I see thing, I like thing, I take thing. Like, come on. It is what it is. Okay. At least I'm. Okay, I was being copium there for a little bit, but at least now I'm being honest about it. What more do you want from me? Okay, so hopefully we get to Legendary here. I think I'm going to do the ENT first. Although I guess doing the Samurai first could make sense. I feel like maybe less and less this could end up being the damage reduction run. But I don't know. I shouldn't... No, come back! Thank you. Thank you, Suonicio, for your contribution. Awesome stuff. I'll just take the shards. Get to Legendary with our first skull here. which I still think is going to be the ENT. It's just a fun skull. I love the ENT. Back in the day, man, I don't know. ENT just wasn't a good skull. It was a horrible, horrible skull. And then in 1.4, it rose from the ashes and became just awesome. There's so many cool things you can do with ENT. So, like, I don't know. It's just a really cool skull. Earl did the demonstration of, like, the infinite damage scaling, which now officially makes ENT the highest potential damage in the entire game, just because it can go infinite forever. If you haven't seen that video, you should watch it. But also, like, if Milkmonger is onto something here with his idea for like 0% damage reduction, that's just another cool thing that that the ENT can do. So it's just a really cool idea for a skull. It says also reduces damage taken received by 30% and amplifies physical damage attack for each 30. Wait, you can do full damage reduction just with this, right? For each patch of grass present. You can go 100% damage reduction just off of this alone. Wait, what the fuck? Hang on a second. Wait a moment. This is just like, hang on, I'm gonna plant like 5 patches of grass here and see if I take any damage. I mean, the thing is, even at 100% damage reduction, I don't think that means you take truly 0 damage. Yeah, we're still taking damage here. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not a math guy, so like I'm pretty sure that's how that works though. It's like even if it's at complete flat 0, it doesn't mean you take 0. But like according to the way that that's worded, I should already be taking my 100% damage mitigation just off of the patches of grasses themselves, because it says for each by 3%. Reduces to, yeah, it only amplifies for 10%. That's okay. That has to be worded weirdly, right? Like that has to not be worded the way the dev, because like they're Korean devs, so it's understandable that things get lost in translation a little bit. But that does not sound right. That sounds off to me. I don't think that that's how that would work. I guess I'm just gonna pass this up. It's my fault for taking skull rooms. But yeah, that, I don't know, man. That would be weird, man. Let me know in the comments, man, because I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, I'm a fool. I don't know what I'm talking about here. I'm in over my head, bro. It's simple math. I mean, that's too much to ask. And I'm half joking. I hate math. I'm not good at it, especially when it comes to percentages and stuff like that. My brain turns off. Man, we are getting close. Oh, there it is, actually. Perfect. Now that we see this, we can see the World Tree Seed lasts for 50 seconds. Yeah, it reduces damage taken by 20%. That's the important part for this build. Now, I'll try and save that for when we're... Actually, let's swap now. Get it going. Actually, that was stupid. I was going to say get it going with... I should have waited until I was at least in here for the boosts on it. I got ahead of myself. But I want to be out as Samurai when the next time my World Tree Seed is up, so I can swap into... my Samurai and then have... Or my ENT and have that effect active. Keep my eye on the cooldown down here. A little bit of lag. My laptop is not having a good time of it right now. Don't know why. I closed all the background processes that I need to close. Okay, let's swap out here in a moment. Okay, let's see what room is next. Okay, so this is the Chimera fight. Go in here and prepare ourselves. Swap here so we can be out as the ENT when we get into the Chimera here. Let me look and see my background processes. Yeah, there's nothing open that should be causing lag, so hopefully it stops. If it starts getting out of control, I'll just pause the recording and then come back. Okay, laggy as fuck, so I'm thinking I'm gonna pause the recording here in a moment. Probably just Windows Update being a biznitch, as always. So let's go ahead and full moon slash this bozo. There it is. And let's place down some... Oh, I can't even reach the patches of grass right now. Or no, I'm in them, I think. Yeah, I am in them. Okay, let's stand here. Okay, my instincts kicked in there. I was going to try and stand there so I could see how much damage I take from Chimera's slam attack, but when I saw the Chimera coming down towards me, I swapped out of instinct. Silly me. So we're definitely pausing the recording after this. The computer is not having a good time. None of this is good. Literally none of it. This is like apparently broken, so it's not even worth considering. No damage reduction either. Only damage amplification. So it's like it's like the opposite of what we want. I think I'll just break a unique. This is a unique. God, that sucks. My boss chests have not been cooperating lately. Well, I'm curious to see if I have to pause this recording. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'll pause it. I'll pause it. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Which for you guys it was like a second. So you had to just, you know, show so much patience and restraint in that like literal like probably not even a second. Oh, let's get rid of that release 1.6.1 up there. I don't know why that's a thing up there. Like you just click it and it goes away. I remember the first time I found that out in a video, I like lost my mind. I couldn't believe that you could do that. But yeah, I was considering this run's current position while I was away. I'm not sure that we're gonna be able to do the full damage reduction. I'm also not even sure it's like a thing that's possible. I don't know how to feel about the text on the ENT's like description there, because based on what it says, like I said, it should already be a 0% after you place like 4 grass, which, like I said, I also said I don't think that makes sense. Like I don't think the developers would design the game like that. So I'm pretty sure it's like kind of just wrongly worded. I don't know. We're still gonna go for 0% though. Or I don't know if it's gonna be this run, but like eventually I'm going to do that. I'll see how I'm feeling out this run as I go. Basically, I got a lot of the items that are harder to get that Milkmonger was suggesting I get, so I kind of want to continue on with this. But if it doesn't work out, there's not a lot I can do. I'll have to see. You know, we'll get there, hopefully. But I feel like I'm already taking at least decent amount of damage reduction. Like, I'm taking a lot in here, but my HP is still pretty high. That was a very scary moment for me there. The Spearmen versus the freaking, what are they called? The shield guys. Like, the Spearmen are way scarier. Also, thank you for the natural legendary. Just upset that it's a Reaper. This is a run I've been dying to get a Reaper run for so fucking long. But that pretty much ensures I'm almost done here. I only need 2 more shards, so I'm very happy about that. Can't overstate that. Go ahead and blast that bozo out my fucking screen. I'm going to kill this wave. Ooh, okay, let's swap. I'm going to kill this wave, and oh look, the World True Seed got planted in the fucking void. And now I'm going to Suanicio, so I can kill both of the Spearmen with this Suanicio. Yeah. It wouldn't have got... I think Suanicio usually gets about 2 waves of enemies, but it's not... It can't do 3 waves of enemies as easily, so waiting for the first wave there to die, I think was the right choice. And then I can get both of the harder waves with 1 Suanicio. I'll just keep going. About to get rid of this fucking lunar ring. I'm sick of looking at it, dude. I'm so sick of looking at it. See, this is like, it reduces your damage, but the problem is, it has to be in air, and I don't think that it kind of goes against what the ENT does. So let's not take that. Keep looking for just some flat damage reduction, but I'm about to pivot away from this build here. This is not what I'm looking for. Okay, well, I guess I'm fucking pivoting at this point. Alright, Milkmonger, I have to apologize once more to you. But, like, I'm giving it my all here, man. Like, it's just not happening. Also, once again, we're stuck here with the Lunar Ring. I'm just gonna fucking sell it. I'm sick of Fulgent Dawn. I'm so sick of Fulgent Dawn. Fulgent Dawn can eat my ass. Let's just do a Giga Damage run. I mean, this is a really good run. Do not get it twisted. Like, and there's so much more room to grow here too, because we have some items we can like stand to get rid of to just kind of do more Giga Damage stuff. This and this was a really good pickup. I'm actually utilizing Heart of the Ascetic, not in the way I expected to be utilizing it, but still it's very good the way that I'm making use of this item to just get more damage percent on my Hand of Glory. I fucking love Hand of Glory, but I feel like I've used it in like the last 4 videos, which I'm not complaining about. I'm glad it keeps showing up. It's just funny how much I've been relying on it lately. But it's such a good item, dude. Are there any Hand of Glory non-believers out there? I don't think so. I think everyone loves Hand of Glory. You better, bro. If you don't like Hand of Glory, you're gonna have to talk to. You're gonna have to report to me about that and explain why. And then I'm gonna get really mad at you. I'm gonna yell at you if you don't like Hand of Glory. Do you want to get yelled at? I don't think you do. Let's just. I think this is the one where like enemies, like a shield and a spear spawns down there. Oh no. Okay, never mind. This isn't that. This is the one with the statues. So I'm gonna hold off on using my Suan ECO for this one. If it was the shield and spear room that's kind of like this, I would take the. I would use the Suan ECO here, but for now, I just don't see a point. Hopefully the adventurer isn't next, but yeah, it is. I knew it would be. I guess I'm using all of my good stuff here. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but fuck it. What do we get here? Alright, pretty much perfect amount of bone shards. I wasn't expecting a common, so getting the rare there makes me feel nice. Like, we're almost at flat 100, which is always my goal. Depending on this adventure, this could be kind of scary. If it's the mage, it's the ninja, so it's going to be phenomenally easy. The poor ninja is just not a good adventurer, especially in Act 4. In Act 3, the ninja is scary. Like, it's scary to fight the ninja with a bunch of other enemies around you. That's how he's good, but he's not good on his own at all. Like, he's terrible on his own. And he's dead. Well, that's the ninja for you. I mean, what else can you say? I'll take the money. That's the ninja for you. Very interesting pair we have here. We got two more shops technically to build this up from a damage reduction build to a damage percent build. Going to try and hold on to this full moon slash, so I'm probably not going to be using the samurai much from here. I really want to use this on Joan. When it comes to the first hero, I'm actually not going to use my full moon slash against him because it's been a while since I've done the really cool. Samurai windscreen. That to the point to where I think maybe there's some people here who haven't seen it. You've probably seen the ENT windscreen because it's very like well known that the ENT can break the windscreen in a really cool way. But it's lesser known that the samurai has an even cooler way to break the windscreen. That's very similar to the ENT windscreen breaking, but better because it's not as well known. So I'm going to leave the remaining one in there. I don't even want to deal with him. Not interested. He can free himself because I don't think I'm going to see him again either way. And if I did see him again, that would be phenomenally, and I just mean phenomenally unlucky. Also, I guess my computer wasn't done with whatever it was doing, but we're just going to plow through this at this point. We're almost done with the run, so there's no real point in pausing it again. I'll just do my best to plow right through. It's unfortunate. This is my problem with the samurai overall is, and I know if I used full moon slash now, I could get another one. Actually, you know what? That is true. Fuck it. I'm going to use it against these bozos. And then I'll just get it back before we get to Joan. Because, fuck it. You can get a pretty easy full moon slash these days, so it's not as hard to get as it used to be, which is a good thing. My problem with samurai is like there's a lot of times where you're like not wanting to use your full moon slash in like rooms because you want to save it for bosses, and it just means you're like stuck not having it for a long. You're like at half power basically. But once you use full moon slash, then you can start using single slash, which it is worth it in my opinion. Also, I need to continue to keep using this this samurai so I can get this back. So let's just continue to keep attacking with this. Make use of single slash while I have this. And I'll single slash this guy out of existence. I'm shocked that he's alive, for the record. There we go. Oh god, there's orbs. Okay. I'm probably going to heal in this shop, actually, which is not good. I don't like healing in shops if I can avoid it. Okay, this is a little too laggy. Yeah, this is a little too laggy. I might have to pause again. This is out of control. Probably Windows Update. God damn it, I hate Windows Update, dude. I fucking hate it. If you're a longtime viewer of this channel, you're very much aware of my fucking just detestment of Windows Update. I think I've ranted about Windows Update more than just about anything. Oh god, dude, I just do not like it. I kind of want Relic, but I don't know if I want it on this. I mean, I'm fine. I have 192 HP. That's like well above where you normally would be. But the thing is, our Antique is not really doing all that much here. God, we have so much HP. Could I... Let me actually drop Heart of the Ascetic. I'll take an item room and drop Heart of the Ascetic and see if I maintain my... my good Hand of Glory 8 total of damage percent. Because, like, it has a limit that it can't, like, go above, which I think is 300. So there's a chance that if I drop my my Heart of the Ascetic and I'm able to use all of this max HP I have, I will still have a lot of damage percent from that. But if I lose a significant amount, I'll just keep the Heart of the Ascetic because, like, I want to have maximum Hand of Glory value. I'm just going to keep using the Samurai for now. It's not powerful because the problem with Samurai is oh, okay. Actually, I think I just need to keep using single slash, and I'll have back my my full moon slash. I think that's the trick here. And we are back. So that's good. I'll free the Harpy, but I can't complain too much about the Harpy showing up late because she showed up just in time recently, like in the last few runs I've done. So whatever, you know. I don't want to get greedy. Go ahead and... How did that miss this guy? God, Suonicio has, like, really, really low amount of reach on it. Kind of ridiculous. Oh, Dormy! Oh. Okay. Okay, so I see the Joan door there, so we low-rolled our doors pretty hard here. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We have full moon slash for her, so I'm super ready to one-shot Joan here, dude. I'm so ready for this. Just obliterate her. Also, let me drop my... I mean, that's a pretty significant drop, right? Oh. It's not that bad. But also, fuck it. I'll keep the Heart of the Ascetic. Because, like, Cretan Bull, I certainly don't want. It won't do anything for me. Not really. It's not a good item. Unfortunately. Like, when they fixed Cretan Bull, they actually did fix the item, but it's still not good. That's the unfortunate thing. But, yeah, let's see how this goes, but, like, come on, man. I'm gonna destroy this Joan. She's so fucked. Alright. Joan. You are fucked. So this time I'm actually going to do Suonicio right here. The last time I had Suonicio in the Joan fight, I moved from this position before I used it. But if you stand literally right here, I believe it can hit both of these pedestals. And it can. And it did so much damage, actually. Wow, dude. Like, Suonicio is not at all a bossing quint, but it can still do some bossing stuff from time to time. Okay, we are destroying this Joan. And she's dead. And I'm going to hopefully kill her very quickly here. I might one-shot Joan here. Let's see. We have a lot of damage percent to do this with. Oh no! Oh no! There it is. Okay, she might die here. No. I'm not respecting her. How did that miss? Okay, it still went really well, but that's unfortunate that I missed with that single slash. All is well though. Could have gone better, but also could have gone worse. What we have here in terms of items we can get rid of. This is a good item to have because the single slash has a lot of downtime, so it's just kind of like good damage percent. Also, none of the items here are super enticing. This is kind of enticing, but also not really. I think I'll just break the Glacier Breaker. Be on my merry little way. 112. See, the thing is about hard the aesthetic, it kind of makes you feel like you're in the danger zone when you're really not. 112 is like perfectly fine. Like that is a like we're like barely below the normal amount of max HP you would have on like a usual run where you don't get any bonuses at all. So just keep using single slash here. I'm going to do my best to farm this back up. I want to have Full Moon Slash for the first hero, but I don't want to use it on the first hero. It's just so I can show you the cool broken wind screen. Going to do some refreshing here. Don't know exactly what I want. Obviously, like Pot of Greed, stuff like that. But we didn't get it. And I also refreshed one too many times, so I can't even heal. So I guess this is my kit. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Go ahead and screenshot, even though I don't think I need to, but I don't know. Having the screenshot is still useful for when I'm making the thumbnail, so I don't know. I guess I might as well do it anyway. Fuck it. Going ahead and use my samurai as much as possible here. Single slash these bozos into oblivion. We're almost back up, so I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to stop here because I want to single slash the first hero. I don't want to full moon slash him, but single slashing him is perfectly acceptable. Very interesting one run here. I apologize to Milkmonger once again, but like I told him when he requested this, like this is not going to be easy to do. So I gave it my best. It just did not work out. Although I do need to kind of, like I've noticed it earlier in the run. I just kind of like, oh shit, I did not mean to get full moon slash there. It's unfortunate. It's not unfortunate. I guess it's fine. We'll just use the ENT for most of this. But yeah. Like, it's just, there's a lot that has to fall into place to make a run like this work. So hopefully next time it works out more. I'm not going to count this as the ENT cooldown because it's not fair to the people who request ENT runs. Yeah, let's just go in here and see what this first hero has to do. But you know what? He's going to get fucked. It's going to be awesome. All right, so I have a plan here. Kind of in the same way that, like, whatever your current damage percent is, the game calculates based off of that. I'm going to swap out into ENT here, and then place a bunch of grass, and then use Suanicio, because that will ensure that I do more damage with my Suanicio. Just continue obliterating the first hero here. As you can tell, the amount of damage that that ENT is capable of doing is kind of crazy, especially if you have a lot of grass. Like I said, I'm not going to full moon slash the first hero. Just so I can show off the cool windscreen that I think a lot of people don't know about, and I have a lot of new viewers here, so I'm sure this will be the first time you guys are seeing it. Swap out here. I'm going to swap right back out into my ENT. When did I... Oh, I got Mutant from the ring. So this is pretty much just ENT soloing the first hero. Doing some cool stuff. ENT, just doing ENT things, you know. We do have some damage reduction going on here, so even though I'm not, like, maximum damage reduction, we're still doing some damage reduction stuff. Also, I'm going to do my best to keep my life here. Just keep blasting him with all this stuff here. We're close to killing him before he gets to do anything out of this attacking phase, but I think he's going to at the very... Oh, no, he didn't, actually. We actually killed him without... before he gets out of this attacking phase, without even really trying to do it. That's how powerful this run is. Just kind of a typical run, though. I don't like doing these typical runs. I think I'm going to do something crazy tomorrow. I have a certain run request that I got that I'm really excited to do. It's a bit of a wilder one. And I've been wanting to do it for a while, so let's actually just do it. Suanicio finishing him off. Thank you, Suanicio. We kept our life here. So this is what I'm talking about with my windscreen here. The way we do this is we keep Full Moon Slash past the first hero, which is not something I think most people do. So it's a thing that like a lot of people wouldn't discover because you use your Full Moon Slash on the first hero. It just makes sense. But if you don't do that, you get to do something special here. And here it is. The game should have ended by now, but it didn't. I don't know how this works. It's very strange. But if you activate Full Moon Slash as you're falling, I guess the animation is so long and it does something weird with the game. I still don't know what it is, but it doesn't activate the Let's Go Home screen immediately, and you keep falling, and then you reach the bottom here. And if you never saw this, We could have done this with ENT as well because he instantly falls to the bottom. There's like a pearlescent walkway at the very bottom of the screen here, and the background disappears entirely. You can see this samurai here. He like his silhouette is black, so it blends in with the background. It's like one of the best windscreens that you can do. It's very, very cool. And if you're maybe new here, and because I know it's been a long time since I've done this, and if you haven't watched my older content, I've done this every time I get the samurai. But here it is again, once more, so you guys can see it. Very awesome windscreen. It's one of the favorite things I've ever discovered in this game. But GG's. This is my contribution to Skul the Hero Slayer. this dumb bullshit. Yeah, man. This was a hell of a run. Just unfortunate again that it didn't work out the way I would have liked it to, because we didn't get the items I wanted. Finishing my tea off there. But you know what? It is what it is, and this is part of Skul the Hero Slayer. It's a roguelite. That's what happens in roguelites. But like, it all came together very well. We instantly got the maximum value possible out of our Hand of Glory, and just Hand of Glory's damage scaling is so good. Scaling 2 stats at the same time is just awesome. Like, having a lot of max HP is very powerful, and scaling that with damage percent is just, it really, this is one of the best items in the game in my opinion. I need to do an item tier list, actually. Is that something you guys would like to see? I know not as many people watch this part of the video, so I might do a poll, another community poll. But like, I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and I think I'm ready for it. I didn't want to do it for a long time because I wasn't sure of like all of the items and their usefulness and stuff. But I think I'm there, and it's been a while since I've done a tier list, so that might also be tomorrow. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, man, this run came together perfectly. Everything's just really, really good. Unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Also, I wanted to talk a bit about Pokemon Emerald Rogue. I don't know when I'm going to do a video on this, but it's the clear winner in the poll so far, and I don't think the others are going to catch up. Pokemon Emerald Rogue, hopefully coming soon. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do it, because if I feel like if I just kind of do like a gameplay upload where I don't do a lot of editing to it, it's going to be a really long video. So I need to kind of think about how I want to do this. And I also need to practice a little bit. I want to be very good at the game before I do it. I mean, it's basically like it's Pokemon, right? So like, I know what I'm doing in Pokemon. I'm very seasoned in that game, but like, I also, it's harder than a normal Pokemon game. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for participating in that poll and letting me know what you think. I'm a little nervous to do non-Skul the Hero Slayer content, but I think I'm at a point now where I can get away with it. So I really want to try it out. It's just kind of an experimental thing. Skul the Hero Slayer will always be a part of this channel, so don't worry about that. It's my favorite game of all time, so I'm never going to stop playing it. And that's really all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys again in the next one. Bye-bye.